everybody is doing blessed. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you for, showing support towards the channel as well as me. Just to know that we're not alone, but we're going through the path of beautiful foundations. So, with all that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and know that blessings are definitely on its way. I don't know why I messed up my intro at, but don't worry about it. I was just sitting up here looking at this thing. It was so distracting. Um, Love and light and many blessings are definitely on its way. That's what I meant to say. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. If you are comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love that chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. If you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes, or just good, good. God dog. Excuse me, I almost burped. Um, Good inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, please go ahead and do so. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share in your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The meditation video I'm using for today is called Cleanse Destructive Energy. Let go of fear, think, and worries. 396 hertz attract positivity. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Don't Overwhelm Yourself. With the staircase, just take one day at a time. A lot of times we go through so many different things, and we probably try to put a timestamp on things that we got to go through. It's like, maybe if I work hard on it today, by Friday of next week, rolled over twice, I'll end up getting through it. A lot of times we put that stress on ourselves, and when we're allowing ourselves to be stressed out about the outcome of our life, or what if I don't have what it takes, or what if it doesn't go like I prepared myself for, or I don't know what's going around the corner. We always put those what ifs in our head and don't realize that's just bringing more stress towards yourself that you shouldn't allow yourself to indulge in. And a lot of times we get aggravated by that. When there's something that's coming in your life, you'll see so many different signs that's coming in, and then you'll go through that thought process like, wonder how it's going to work out. I wonder if it's going to go this way. And it was just, and even universe ends up giving us the face palm. Like, really, can you just allow yourself to enjoy the moments? Allow yourself to, be, basically be consumed with the experiences you're going through, every step that you're taking, allowing yourself to, you know, um, really experience all the things that life is trying to show you, trying to, educate you, understanding the picture of why certain things had to be a certain way. Allow yourself, even when it gets stressful, try your best to try to find the positive throughout that negative experience, and sometimes it's hard to do that, especially if you're really going through some stressful things. I seen a friend of mine that was really going through some things, and where I'm feeling that is a relationship. A lot of times it can be very stressful, because especially if you put a lot of hard work into a relationship, or you've been in that relationship for a long period of a situation, long period of time, that's what I meant. But and then all of a sudden, you break up, and it hurts sometimes, especially if you really care for that person. But a lot of times we don't see there's a reason for everything happening. If it's meant for you to be with that person, sometimes you have to step back and let go and see, if this was meant for you to have. Allowing yourself to, excuse me, understand the situation that they're trying to guide you towards a different situation. Or a lot of times that person has to go on their journey and you have to go on yours, and y'all had to take that healing process. So if it was really meant to be, it'll boomerang and come right back. And then you allow yourself to see the things that you needed to learn along your journey, as well as your spouse or your partner or significant other, whatever you see fit on calling it. And a lot of times we do that. We place unnecessary stress on us when we shouldn't even do that. Because I used to do that. It's like, oh, okay, you're gonna get this. I'm like, oh, okay, so is it gonna be this or is it gonna be that? Am I gonna like it? It's something, when somebody tell you you got a surprise, don't you never tell somebody, not me, because I'll be asking all type of questions. It's like, doesn't this kind of defeat the meaning of surprise? Allow yourself to let things work out in its own. We are already being overwhelmed because we're placing that doubt in our lives that you're not going to like how the outcome comes. And it's just that energy that you could be pushing out is reflecting back to you. And then we try to understand why we're being punished in so many different ways. But you have to understand, whatever your frequency is, whatever energy you are, you're holding, or, that you're bringing up, you're consuming. Basically, you're pushing that out towards the universe, and all it is reacting right back to you. You have to understand, and I have to tell myself a lot of times, I have to give myself that friendly chat. Universe doesn't see bad energy or good energy. It just shows energy. They don't see low, frequency, or low vibes, or high vibes, high frequency. They're just giving off what you've been pushing out there. So it's just like, a lot of times when I see myself getting into that negative vibe, I have to really, I have to stop myself real quick. Hey, don't go there. Don't go there. Come back over here to the light, Caroline. Come back over here. And I have to really set myself over there. And I've been practicing it so long, because there's times I know it only takes that one little moment or one situation that made you go back. There's, how you go through something and it will remind you of certain things that has happened to you before. Maybe that situation is trying to tell you something because you knew you learned from certain situations. It's either you're learning from that situation, or you had this experience before, or they're telling you, remember that situation, and what you learned from it, take from what you learned from it, but don't reminisce and try to compare it to that. It's just like, different stages comes up, because a lot of things you're not letting go of, and you're already pre-perceiving that this is going to be that way. Or is there a certain situation that you're placing in that is giving you that omen type, like, there's something I can't pick up with that person. And a lot of times when I feel that way about people, there's something about you I can't put my finger on. That's when I step like 10 paces back, like, no. If there's something that's telling me, hey, somebody's cloaking something, or they're not trying to allow you to see things, they're being very secretive, those are the ones you just need to part ways and make peace. You really do. But all the different things that are going on in your life is taking you towards a staircase. It makes me feel about, I forgot what that place is called. I think it's in Japan or China, where it got all those million of steps and you trying to go up to it. I think it was kind of like on Kill Bill with Uma Thurman. I was like, dang, no way. I said, you got an elevator? I'm not going that. And I was like, no. But there's a lot of times I used to hate doing things because it seems so hard. But if you're allowing yourself to look at it as being hard, that's all it's going to be. You have to just allow yourself to say, okay, I'm going to take this one step. Just like with me going through my little things I go through, and I try to put too much on myself at one time and then get mad because I felt it didn't fall through like I wanted it, because I put too much, I put too much thought into it. If it's like a decision you need to make, that's a different story. But if you're trying to anticipate something because you want it to go a certain way, a lot of times with you controlling certain situation will sabotage your butt in a minute. So they're allowing you, just allow yourself to take that one step. And when you get towards that one, take another step. And it's just like, if there are certain things you want to be able to achieve in a day, don't allow yourself to put so much stress on you about those things. Just do one or two things that you said you're going to do. And when you fall through with that and you're getting used to it, because what you're trying to manifest in your life, what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to bring into your life and what you're trying to part ways with. Allow yourself to start off small. And when you're allowing yourself to start off small, and your mind is getting used to that, your frequency is getting excited because you're doing these things. It's just like with me now. I remember back in the day, I used to be an exercise guru. I will work out for like 7 or 8 hours. I will go to work and find different ways to work out. Now it blinking my eyes is too daggone much. And I'm just like, be like you were. Allow yourself to look at it as something that you can enjoy. Make, live it up, allow yourself to have fun there, just like I did on my last video. Because y'all, I swear I was laughing. I'm like, where did this happiness come from? Even though that's a good thing, because Lord, I've needed for the last couple of days. I needed to laugh, and I put that little funny situation in my visual, and I just really start busting out laughing. And a lot of times you have to do that just to get yourself out of certain situations, because sometimes we can place ourselves in a funk. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, help me. And really get you there. But a lot of times you have to allow yourself to step out of that light, find something, even though the things that you want to do, you need to do it. But it's just the times when you're depressed. A lot of times I tell people, give yourself that pat on the back, because there's a lot of times what depression feels like. Hell, we deal with it every day. We're dealing with it from other people's energy, or you're trying to allow yourself to cloak yourself, and that still takes a lot of energy when you don't want to allow certain things to be read when it comes to you. That takes a lot of energy. But if you allow yourself to, while you're doing certain routines that you're trying to allow yourself to get used to, allow yourself to look at it in a positive way. Try to place humor or excitement towards the things that you're really finding hard to push yourself to do. you know it's just like with me, and when I exercise, I love listening to my music. I have to listen to upbeat music, not that slow depression stuff. I know, because I know there's a lot of songs that are on my playlist that I've had for years and stuff like that. And there's a lot of songs I no longer allow myself to listen to because my mindset is not on that. If it's something negative, I'm not about to listen to that. If it's something that I'm trying to be comforted by, allow me to lift myself up. I try to find something positive and upbeat to listen to while I'm on that routine of getting where I need to go. Because when I allow myself to start getting in routine with it and find enjoyment out of everything I do, just like I love listening to music, like blasting it through my house, got my little scented candles lit, and and cleaning up and enjoying myself. And then after all things said and done, I might be tired as hell, but then I like, I'm sitting in a clean house. It smells all good and clean, and it's just like cleanliness is next to godliness. And I get so happy when I know that, because I've always been a clean freak. So, just going through all these things, don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed by the staircase that they keep placing you on. Allow yourself to look at it as an achievement, as something that you have not done before. Because a lot of times when we get through change, it's like, oh yeah, we love change. And when that change really take place, it can get aggravating. It can get bothersome, but you have to allow yourself to get uncomfortable with get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Allow yourself to know there's going to be changes all the time. You want to be better than what you were yesterday. You want to be better than what you were 5 minutes ago. It's all about how you decide to look at things. And I have to tell myself that a lot, because there's certain things I don't feel like doing. It's just like, I had this routine going, and it's just that stuff that happened the other day. I'm not going to mention the name or what it is, but everybody was impacted by that. And that really put me in a bad place. I had friends, text me, hey, how you doing? And it was like other people I was talking to about it, they're feeling overwhelmed as I'm feeling overwhelmed. And it's like we feel that. I don't like feeling that, because I was trying to find so many different positive outlets to place myself in, and I felt heartbroken. Like, even though I didn't know those people, I just felt that heaviness of despair, and I did not like that. And I was just like, just constantly praying for those people, because you can't imagine what folks going through in their head, going through stuff like that. But I had to allow myself to really, I just heard the universe saying, allow yourself to go through this. Don't feel bad because you feel this way. You have that empathy for people out in the world. And these people have lost their lives, but there was people that was really impacted, even with the other people that weren't known like that, the coaches and all that stuff. But they've impacted many people's lives in a beautiful way. So you're feeling what everybody else is feeling. It's like the world's been hurting, and I was like, damn, this ain't even been a whole month throughout the new year, and this is how you're trying to show me this is how it's going to be. This is just too much all up in 1 month. So I had to allow myself to put myself in constructive situations that, I mean, it's going to build me. allowing myself, because it's like today I woke up this morning and just being grateful for, whatever I'm going through at that time. Allow myself to know this too shall pass. Allow yourself to heal where you need healed. Send the love and blessings towards whoever needs it at that point in time, because so many of us was there, at that point, and live it up this morning, because it was just so many things that was going on, and situations I was placed in earlier today, and then allowing myself to not be angered, even when there were certain things that, empath can detect when it's like BS coming towards them or a lie, and allow myself to be triggered by those things. As long as I know the truth and I know what has been done to me and what has not been done, and what's truth and what's fake, that's all that matters. What you continue to do is allow yourself to work on yourself, heal where you need to be healed at, allow yourself to take every step, just one step at a time. If you feel like you can take two steps, go ahead. Remind me of that song, Paula Abdul, two steps forward, two steps back. Jesus, that I went back. Anybody my age know what that song is? I know I got some folks that don't even know who Paula Abdul is, but allowing yourself to do that. You have to allow yourself to, you're going through these changes, you're going through upliftment, you're going through enlightenment, you're going through discerning, being mindful. All these different things are in your life that is going to bless you in many levels you weren't expecting, or the things you were expecting and added more on there, because just because the challenges you're allowing yourself to go through, that is going to change you in a beautiful way. You're allowing these things to mold you, within your strength, within the magic that you hold, within the power that is growing daily. Allowing yourself to see what no longer serves you in that positive way, and allowing yourself to detach from those things. It can no longer, suck you dry. Not allowing yourself to, indulge in negativeness. All it is going to make you, depressed, sad, low frequency, and at times it's hard to get out of that. Dealing with depression and stuff like that, I always sit in the dark, want to lay down, get me a good book, or binge watch certain movies, or allow myself to just soak in it. And it's just like, I can do all that without having to think about depressive things, and, allow my mind. Yeah. But yeah, I had to allow myself to step out of that darkness, allow myself to know. Don't allow yourself to be consumed by these certain things. If you know you cannot change it, allow yourself to part from it. If there's something in your life you don't like, you have that power to change it. You have that power to look, if you feel like you're stuck and stagnant, and that your psyche is allowing you to see that, because a lot of times we are being placed in certain things for you to understand what you need to be taught in that situation, what you need to learn, and allow yourself to, take in whatever it is trying to, that download of whatever lesson that you needed to take. But you want your utopia, you want all those blessings in your life that you deserve. You know what you want, what you're working hard for, but it's not going to come at an easy price. And a lot of times we get mad because it's like, why I can't get my manifestation, I've been waiting for never weary, just something like that. But you have to allow yourself to know these things take time. These things have to be able to circulate, percolate, do whatever it needs to do, but allow yourself to enjoy every step that you're taking, because though every step that you're taking, you're going to allow yourself to learn so much. Allow yourself to be better than what you were 5 minutes ago. Challenge yourself, push limits, and I do it. It was just like I allowed myself to take that 2 day rest, because I know I was still sore from all the exercise I was doing the other day. But then it was like so much happened yesterday. I was just, trying to be happy, but really couldn't, and just trying to find different avenues to put me there. And it was just like, go back, go back. I'm like, you know what, this is just too much. It's a whole lot of, and I'm tired, but allow yourself to, enjoy yourself, because you got so many different blessings that's coming in your life that you didn't even see coming, just because of all the things you have went through. Don't, I had to really allow myself to not go back to the things that actually brought me here. But when they do come up, I have to allow myself to know if you did not experience all these heartache, all this trauma, it would have never showed you the strength you have to overcome them. You wouldn't see the strength that you always had, that you had to be, you had to go through a traumatic reminder for you to be able to see that this is what was, for you. Okay, I was just trying to make sure what time it is. But yeah, these are the things that you had to experience in your life. These are the things that had to take place for you to truly understand why certain things had to happen. But allow yourself to see the staircase of blessings, this staircase of lessons, the staircase of power, because it's like the higher you get, the more you tend to learn, and the more you're allowing yourself to be able to appreciate what every step taught you. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of my video. My bad, y'all. That thing just cut off because I felt a good shift. And next, it just, put me out. So I would love to give a post notification shout out to Kathy Ladd. Much love to you as well. What else? About to mess up. Oh, and Tally, Miss Tally Dancy as well. And welcome to the fam. If it's your first time coming to my channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Drop a line if you're comfortable, please, so I can go ahead and give you a post notification shout out. And if you want to get in touch with me and want to talk one-on-one, and you don't feel comfortable with taking it here, you can always find me on Facebook Messenger, not the page, the Messenger. I will gladly help you out. Just tell me you're from YouTube and whatever situations you got going on your spiritual path, and I'll help you out the best way I can, or direct you towards the direction you truly need to go. So like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, give me a thumbs up, tell somebody about the channel. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And know there is always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest into your reality comes 100 times more than what you asked for. And it comes so much sooner than you expected it to be. And make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity vibes. Others really need that. And the beautiful things you send out will really take them a long way. So I will see you later. I'm going to go ahead and try to do at least one more video. And if not, y'all most likely will see me tomorrow. So, alrighty, I will talk to y'all later. Much love to you. Drop a line. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you resonate with the video. It's truly a blessing. And I will talk to you later. Much love. Peace. Be well.